Hey there, Quantumites. Bodie Morningway coming at you for another edition of Quantum Comics Presents. All right, now, you may happen to notice that I have a cohort this week. That's right. This is brand new in the store and will be on sale in approximately 20 minutes. So, that would be 11 o'clock for all of you that don't know when I exactly made this video. So, if you don't know this character, this is Moon Knight. Now, Moon Knight is a really interesting Marvel character. He's very cool. He's very mysterious. He's almost, I've compared him to Batman lots of times. I've mentioned that he's, in my opinion, Marvel's version of Batman. And there's a good reason for that. He is very wealthy. He does come out at night. Fear is his major thing against the evil of whichever city he happens to be in at the moment. Usually it's New York, but not always, right? He's moved around a little bit too. I believe he's been in Los Angeles before, possibly another place, I don't quite remember. But what makes Moon Knight an intriguing character is, unlike Batman, he chooses to wear all white. Now, you might think that's a really stupid idea, but provides a very stark, ghostly contrast in the nights. So he has that spectral appearance to strike fear into the hearts of all the bad guys. And on top of that, he is a devotee, that's the word I'm looking for, of the Egyptian god Khonshu, who is a god of the moon. And he even derives a little bit of extra power and a whole lot of insanity from Khonshu. And there's storylines going back for a very long time with Moon Knight. He's never been a super popular character, but he's always been a really intriguing character. Initially, he was written, this is a reprint in the Essential volumes of the original series by Doug Munch and Bill Sienkiewicz. Very good stuff, very awesome. See, what makes Moon Knight different from Batman, I talk a lot about how they're the same, with their martial arts experience, their all-around badassness, their toughness, their intelligence. But Moon Knight, he got a little bit insane after a while. See, he didn't choose to have just one alternate identity, he had three. And that became a bit of a problem, especially in recent years, where he couldn't quite figure out who he really was anymore. And on top of that, he's had the god Khonshu going around into his noggin and disrupting a whole lot of stuff. But this incredibly awesome statue, put it a little bit closer so you can see how amazing it is available today. And quite frankly, if I didn't blow my statue budget for a while, this would be sitting on my mantle at home. Anyways, Moon Knight available today, but in addition to that, there's a couple of other things I want to highlight, of course. And since it's New Comic Book Day, it's comic related. So, Amazing Spider-Man, number 798. We are getting into the big time, very close to number 800. And this is the go down swinging storyline. A big penultimate battle between Spider-Man and his arch nemesis, Norman Osborn, a.k.a. Green Goblin, a.k.a. Red Goblin. Oh yeah, highlight, very good. Avengers Shards of Infinity starts this miniseries, which, as you can guess by the name Shards of Infinity, might have a little bit to do with the Infinity Stones, maybe. But what's awesome about this is that it contains the artwork of one of my favorite artists, Andrea DeVito. Really, really good stuff. Really clean, awesome pencils. The guy can draw anything, and it's fantastic. DC has the premiere of The Curse of Brimstone #1 on sale today. Now, there's been Brimstones in the DC universe in the past, and every one of them has been this huge, giant, firebred monstrosity. This one is not giant, but it has to do with making some kind of deal with some kind of demon, and it's very... It touches on a lot of horror aspects. So if you like horror books, even superhero horror books like the original Ghost Rider with Johnny Blaze. This could be for you. And finally, I want to highlight Deathstroke, because this is Deathstroke versus Batman. Now, Deathstroke is the premier assassin in DC Comics, while Batman is the premier martial artist, detective, that kind of stuff. They're basically very akin to being two sides of the same coin. They're very alike, they're very strong, they're very fast, they're very intelligent, they're tactically sound, but Deathstroke has that little bit of edge because he's got kind of like the DC version of the super soldier formula. However, while Deathstroke has the edge in that physical department, Batman, I think, may have the edge in deductive skills and reasoning. So this is actually going to be a mini-series within a series. So it all takes place within the Deathstroke series, and it's about 6 parts. And basically the two come to a head because they disagree on something, and Batman basically says that you exist because I allow you to exist, and Deathstroke says the same thing about Batman. Now it's time to put up or shut up for both of them. Who's going to come out on top? I don't know, but I am anxious to find out. But we've got these things and many more this week. We've got lots of new stuff, but I'm not going to sit here and blather about it all day long, even though I probably could. So come on in to your friendly neighborhood comic book store today, where adventure awaits. So long, Space Cowboys.